Hi, and welcome back to another football shirt review. Today we are looking at the Arsenal away shirt, and this is from the 1986 season. It's 1986 to 1988. This shirt was purchased from kitgg6.com. They've just rebranded to kitgg6. They were kitgg5. Had a few names. BR Fans was one of the first ones, but yeah, kitgg6.com at the moment. All details for the seller will be in the description of the video. So the shirt itself comes in a standard bag. On the flip side, just as the usual health warnings. Delivery time is about 15 days, I think, from the point of being told that the item had been posted, which is absolutely fantastic. These sort of sellers are absolutely spot on. They're definitely one of the ones that I would say is a trusted seller. So if you are new around here, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, as I do these sort of reviews on a weekly basis. If you have any comments, questions, messages below, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I said this is the Arsenal away shirt 1986 from kitgg6.com. All details for the seller in the description of the video. I'll also, if I can find one, I'll link a DHGate link there too, to the same shirt, as I know a few people do still prefer to look at DHGate. So what we'll do now is we'll open this bag and we'll have a look at the Arsenal away shirt from the 1986 season. Okay, we've got the front of the shirt. It's just got a standard collar, just like a V-neck collar. I thought there was a mark there. I think it's just actually where the shirt is hanging up. Then the stripes on the sleeve have been embroidered in. It's actually like some of the newer ones, how they're done. So Arsenal Adidas have actually gone back to how they used to make the shirts. The Adidas has been heat pressed on. Actually, I think that's glued on. It's got like a velvety texture. Actually, I just noticed there's little cannons in the material as well. The Arsenal cannon has been glued on. Again, it's got the velvety sort of texture. Likewise with the JVC. Hopefully you can hear as I do that, the sort of texture that's there. Sleeves, it's got a little bit of a banding around there. It's weird because although this is obviously a retro shirt, it does give me vibes of some of the later Arsenal shirts as well. So it now makes sense why some of the newer shirts have this sort of yellow on there. It's just a step back to the 80s for them. Stitching though all looks good. I like that little bit of banding around there. Put my hand under it. Can't really see it at the moment, but we'll check when we flip it around. But I do like those little cannon touches in there. I think that's very, very nice. I really like the shirt. Hopefully the yellow's coming across. I know the camera keeps changing the colour, but hopefully this one shows you how nice this yellow is. Flipping it around to the back. Okay, collar line just continues around, a little bit of fluff there, but nothing overly noticeable. Did notice though, if I'm out here, look, and I push in on where the tag is, you can see it slightly through. So it just gives you a bit of an indication of the lightness of the material. I did say earlier we couldn't really see my hand for it, but obviously being the darker blue there, it is much more noticeable. But I don't think really that's going to matter once you've got the shirt on. It does look nice though. Absolutely love this yellow. Okay, I've gone for no name or number on it, although it would have just been a number back in this era. I was tempted actually to get a number on this one, but I thought I'd leave it plain in the end. Such a nice shirt, this one. Okay, what we'll do is we'll have a flip around and we'll look at the inside, see what the stitch is like. Okay, we're on the inside of the shirt now. The collar line has been put on well. It's actually got the little crossover as well, which we see again on some of the newer Adidas shirts. So they really have gone back to how these retro ones were done. And there's the Adidas stripes that you can see that I said were embroidered on, which is very much like, I guess this, was it last season's ones? I think it was that actually had the one like this. A few creases down there, but that's just from where the shirt's been in the bag. Like if I stretch it out, you know that's gone on absolutely fine. The Arsenal cannon, no creases at all. Adidas, absolutely perfect. And this is what I do like about them when they've been glued on or heat pressed on, because the Adidas is one of those ones that always seems to be a bit of a troublesome for them. JVC here, a nice classic sponsor, but that's gone on really well as well. no worries by that. Material is actually quite nice. It is very lightweight, but it does feel really good. Yeah, no concerns at all by this one. This is an absolutely fantastic shirt so far. Fingers crossed the final part looks equally as good. Okay, I've got the final part of the shirt now. Collar line just continues around. Got a standard Adidas retro tag there, saying do not iron. No washing instructions, but the recommendation for these shirts is to hand wash them only. Flip it inside out, and then when you let it dry, just make sure you let it hang dry. When I say flip it inside out before you wash it on the hand wash setting. You get the standard Adidas tag, Adidas jersey on it, which is what you see on all of these sort of shirts. So that's their way of just trying to make it look a little bit more authentic. I'm not too worried about the tags, but I know some people probably will be, and actually it's a way that if you are buying a replica, a way of knowing is just by having that Adidas JSY on there. So yeah, you can use that to see whether you're buying a legitimate shirt or one of these replicas. Stitching looks good though, which I'm going to just push in because the Adidas is dark, the Canon's dark, and the JVC is dark. So there you go, you can see now the lightness of the material. If I put my hand through it, slightly noticeable, but not as noticeable as a dark font underneath. But I've got to say, this is absolutely fantastic. Quality of this one is spot on, it really is. And there is our Arsenal away shirt from 1986. Shirt was purchased from kitgg6.com. All details for the seller will be in the description of this video. The shirt is absolutely fantastic, no issues whatsoever. And I do like my retro shirts. I've done a fair few new ones recently, so I thought it'd be good just to bring out a retro one again. And yeah, it's a shame for me. I was hoping, I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I was hoping that they would pick Man City. Obviously, yeah, they missed out. They made it hard work for themselves, and unfortunately they did miss out, which was another reason why I thought I'd do this shirt this weekend. So yeah, shame for Arsenal, but this shirt is absolutely fantastic. As I said, the seller is kitgg6.com. All details for the seller will be in the description of this video. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But I hope you have enjoyed this one. Subscribe if you're new, like the video as well, and share to other people. It's just good to get this content out to other people. And it just shows that you don't need to spend an arm and a leg to be able to buy these sort of shirts. But as I say, I do not say buying these sort of replicas, let's call them, or fakes, whatever you want to say, is the way to go. But it just does sicken me, the price of football shirts, especially when people have young kids who want to buy the latest and the greatest. I'm sure they could do them a much more affordable price. But that's enough from me. So thank you very much for watching, hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.